Listen, in this world, hard work is the bare minimum. Actually, it is usually the trap they set for you. You aren't failing to get rich because you re-lazy, you re-failing because you re-trying to beat a game where the other side has the cheat codes right now. Your money is evaporating faster than you can see. Middle-class savings are bleeding out while the banks just laugh, and the hopes of regular people are being crushed under the massive gears of inflation. Wealth doesn't just vanish, it just ghosts you, drifting from your pocket into another dimension. The textbooks will tell you, just practice delayed gratification, throw your savings into the stock market, let compound interest work its magic, and you'll be on a yacht by 65. They call it the ladder to financial freedom. But in the real world, on Wall Street, compound interest is the scythe they use to harvest you. That long-term investment you're so proud of. It's just liquidity for the big sharks. If compound interest is so damn miraculous, why is 99% of the world's wealth still jammed into the vaults of the top 1%? The dirty secret is currency devaluation and debt leverage. While you're celebrating a 5% annual return, the central banks are just flipping the on switch on the money printer. Since 2020, 40% of all US dollars in existence were printed out of thin air. It's called the Cantillon effect. The people closest to the printer, the big banks, the politicians, the mega core, get the fresh cash first before prices spike and buy up all the real assets. By the time that money reaches you, it's basically confetti. Let's talk about the absolute filthiest secret: interest harvesting. The modern financial system is just a giant debt machine. When you take out a mortgage, swipe a credit card, or get a personal loan, you think you living the dream early. No, you re-signing a soul lease. Global debt is now triple the world GDP. That means even if everyone on Earth stopped eating and just worked for a year, we still could pay off the interest. The system isn't designed for you to get out of debt. It's designed to keep you in debt servitude forever. Banks create credit out of nothing to lend to you, and you have to pay them back with your actual life. Time, every cent of interest is pure profit carved out of your future lifespan. It's slavery without the whips, and you're actually grateful when they raise your credit limit. But here's the kicker: Wall Street loves a good wealth rug pull. They use low interest rates to bait you into leveraging up and buying overpriced assets, creating this hallucination that everyone's getting rich. Then, once all the retail money is in, they tighten the tap and hike the rates. The bubble pops. You panic, sell. And they re-waiting in the shadows with clean money fresh from the Fed to buy your life. Work for pennies on the dollar. That's not a financial crisis. It's a forced redistribution of wealth. And don't think this is just about printing money. If you saw how they manipulate interest rates to play battle royale with your finances, you'd think inflation was actually being nice to you. It's a chain reaction. Rate hikes are like a dull knife, cutting the throats of small businesses first, then coming for your mortgage. When you lose your job and have to fire, sell your assets, the giants lurking in dark pools swoop in like vultures to buy your home for a dime. It's a twisted loop. You work for devaluing currency, buy their investment products to try and save yourself, and then get liquidated in a calculated explosion. You aren't building wealth, you just a volunteer janitor for the system. The peak of the disaster isn't the crash. It's the total asset swap. On some chaotic Friday afternoon, everything you thought was yours, your house, your land, your shares, gets swallowed by the silent Wall Street machine through fine print and debt liquidation. You realize that after all that grinding, the only thing you actually own is your own exhaustion. Don't think this is some 1929 history lesson. It's happening right now, this second. While you re-scrolling through this video, it's in your bills. Think about it. 2 generations ago, a blue-collar worker could support a family and buy 2 houses. Now, you've got a master's degree and you still splitting rent and paying a 200% markup on Uber Eats. Why? Because the system evolved. It drains your surplus value through rent, platform taxes, and invisible inflation. Your cost of living is actually legalized financial exploitation. You think you re-buying quality of life, but you just renting the right to exist from the system. It's getting even creepier. We need to talk about the financialization of lifestyle. You feel poorer because every part of your life is being turned into an asset. Houses used to be for living. Now they re-financial derivatives. Software used to be a one-time purchase. Now it's a monthly subscription. You used to own a car, now you pay a mobility service fee. This shift from ownership to access is just capital building a permanent, inescapable extraction pipe. Look at the data in the last 40 years. Productivity tripled, but real wages have basically stayed flat. Where did that extra value go? It went into Silicon Valley, algorithm fees, Wall Street, management fees, and the landlord rent. You aren't working for your dreams. You reworking to keep that extraction machine running. This is why you can get rich, because every bit of profit you make has been calculated and invoiced by the system as a service fee. And finally, there's the information gap. While you re-watching TikToks to learn wealth mindsets, the 0.1% are using AI algorithms to harvest global wealth in microseconds. They leave you with outdated strategies and inspirational junk. They need you to stay just hungry enough to keep running on the treadmill, but they'll never give you the keys to the room. In their math, your success is their loss. True poverty is when your sweat can no longer buy you a ticket to the asset class. If all roads lead to Rome, it's because the Romans already bought the roads and put toll booths at every entrance. Next time we're going to expose that virtual asset everyone says will save you. Is it a life raft or just the final nail in the coffin?